Hello everyone, and thank you for being here on Wellnessa Oracle Guidance. I am Vanessa and I'm going to do a general love reading for the sign of Aries. So I'm filming this in March 2021. This is worth for the next few weeks ahead. And keep in mind it is a collective reading, so it might or might not resonate with you at this time. You can watch it later, maybe it will make more sense. If you feel that it could be your reading, but otherwise, if you're checking this out as for your sun sign, you can check your other signs placed in Venus, Jupiter, Moon and Rising, as those also affect your personal relationships. Okay, so that being said, for those of you who are new on the channel, the way I'm doing the readings, I'm checking on the energies between two people, and here are the cards representing the energies of you, and up there it's about your person. As it is a collective reading, it might be reversed, so keep that in mind as well. As long as what I'm talking about is your situation, that would be your reading still. And here is the overall energy for the reading, and we're gonna check out what's gonna happen next within this situation. And here is the guidance for you. Okay, every time I do a reading, I channel some messages, so I'm gonna talk about that right now, and then I'm gonna read the cards for you guys. So the first thing that I got here for you, I felt like I was sitting on something really large, like legs wide apart, and I was moving quite slowly, so I felt I was on a big animal, and it turned out it was an elephant. So to me, it's maybe things are moving slowly right now. It's not going as fast as you may want, but I feel it's forcing you to rethink or think about whatever has happened up until now. The elephant is kind of a symbol of memory, so you might remember everything that has happened up until this point, and it's forcing you to stop and reassess things. So there is that energy here. Okay, it doesn't always feel good. You might want to move forward quicker, but you have to reassess everything. Okay, the next message I got, I saw a latex glove being blown blown up like a balloon, and to me, as it represents the hand, it's talking about action, and to me it's about doing some kind of this is about assessing some things, but in the future, like the potential of something, of what, if you do this or that, what's gonna happen, and if you do this and that and the other, like what other situation you might end up in. Okay, so that's the kind of thing I'm getting, like a mock situation. Okay, having that into your head, like if you do this, what would happen then. Okay, so that's the kind of energy I'm getting here. Okay, next message, I saw a bee with blue wings. So I know there are bees that exist that for real that have blue wings. They are black and a lot bigger than the small ones we usually see, but this one was like yellow and black, but then the wings were still blue. So it's about doing a lot of work, but maybe you need to communicate on what you do or why you do things, or explaining more, going further in the communication, because you might be doing things but not explaining why you do those things. Maybe you're not being seen for what you do, and it's like the communication needs to be enlightened here. Okay, there's something that needs to be communicated on what is being done, because there are a lot of things. Maybe someone in the connection is doing a lot of things, working on a lot of things, and there's no communication about that. Okay, so here maybe there's needs some explanation, something like that I'm getting. The next thing I got, I saw the trunk of a tree, like the bottom of the trunk, the trunk no. Oh my god, I can't talk. The trunk of a tree, and it was like I saw the like the root, the start of the roots, but this tree seemed to be a sequoia to me. So sequoia is a tree that grows really big and grows really old as well. So, but it wasn't like that big or old at that time. You know, it was a fairly sized tree, but here what I'm getting to here with this message, it's looking at the roots of what can grow big and for a long time. Are your roots really in place? Are you set on a solid foundation here in this situation? What potential do you have here, right? So this is an emphasis on that. What you can grow, what's, you know, it could be how you grow your family tree, or, you know, it could talk about like family, whatever you are setting your life onto. Okay, so this is talking about that. What is the potential of growth here? So the tree was looking fine, so I didn't see anything wrong with it, but you know, it's really looking at that more closely. The next sorry, the next message I got, I saw a book. It was open, and I felt like someone needed to pause when they were reading, and instead of folding the page, they didn't want to do that. They put kind of a bottle of liquid there to just mark the page, and that bottom seemed to be some glue, like liquid glue. So I feel that someone doesn't want to mark a time in their life or something like that, and instead they want to just put something in there just to remember where they were at. But there is a risk here, you know, maybe if you mark the page, you know, it's gonna be something that everyone who's gonna want to read the book is gonna see that it has been marked there. Or else, like with the bottle of glue, I feel that if it spills, you know, it's gonna stick all the pages together, so you might not be able to read what's next, or, you know, what chapter you are on. So here, yeah, maybe someone doesn't want to disclose something here about a part of their story. There is that I was getting, kind of energy. So yeah, choose what you want to do with that. And then also scissors as well, so maybe someone wants to cut out a part of their story, or kind of rearrange the story. So here there is something that needs to be assessed here in a part of your life, like maybe there is something that you're not proud of, maybe something that you don't want to look at anymore because it's too painful, or something like that I'm getting. So be proud of whatever your story has to say, because you're learning from every part of it, whatever happens. And even if it creates a lot of strong emotions, or, you know, it disturbs something within you, there's something important to look at here. Okay, the next and last message I got, I saw the letter L, so maybe it means something to you. That's all I got. I didn't get any feeling with it. I feel it's linked to the book message though, but yeah. So maybe, you know, your name starts with L, or your person's name starts with L. Maybe you met in a place that which the name starts with L, or there's something like that. That's emphasized here, but that's what I got here. So yeah. So a lot of assessing energy, being forced to look at something for what it is, and really need for communication as well, and talking about the foundations of something. Okay, so that's what I got here, and looking forward, looking at your options. So let's start with your person now. In the tarot, in their thoughts, they got the Two of Cups upright. So here I'm getting different things. First of all, they might be trying to align themselves with their higher self. Here, trying to understand who they are, what they want, being in phase with what they truly desire in their life. Also, they might recognize that they have a very strong bond with you, that there are things that are working with between the two of you, that you are wanting maybe the same things, that you are on the same page, or things like that on a certain level. So they might recognize that, they might really understand that, okay? Here, they might be thinking about a strong connection they have within themselves, something that they truly want, that they truly desire. I feel they might be not obsessed, but really deeply thinking about where their life is going. So that's the feeling I'm getting here for this person. So I feel, there is something that is meaningful to them and they want to go towards that, okay? In their heart, in their emotions, they got the Seven of Swords. So here, they might be trying to escape their emotions, okay? It could be that they're trying to understand themselves here on a mental level, but emotionally they're escaping their emotions. It could also be that they're wanting out of a connection, okay? So here they're trying to feel where they actually want to be. Maybe they're thinking about something that they truly, really deeply want to do in their life, and their heart is calling elsewhere. That could be it. It could be another person, it could be a job, something that means a lot to them, that they want to go towards, maybe something that they always dreamt of doing, and it's kind of getting in the way of the connection, so they're kind of escaping their emotions with you, okay? So yeah, that's the kind of energy I'm getting. This person is really deeply thinking about what their life is about. I feel this person might be really assessing where they are at and trying to understand where the emotions are leading them. It's like they might not be talking about all this to you, but that's the feeling I'm getting. Their intentions, they got the Sun in the reverse, so they might not be fully happy right now and they're trying to understand why. There might be spiritually looking for something more meaningful. Maybe they know they have a strong connection with you, but something is calling them elsewhere and they're trying to look at what it is, understanding why they are not fully happy, what is missing in their life. So they might want to escape, to be able to live a dream, something like that, okay? Something that would truly make them happy, because they are not right now, so they're wanting to find out what it is and experience that joy, that fulfillment. In their actions, they got the Four of Cups upright, so they might be assessing, they might be in doubt about what they need to do, what would truly make them happy. They're not sure if maybe your connection is like something that would be their everything in their life, emotion wise. But they might have doubts about, maybe they're thinking like, should I get involved with Aries? Should I should I get married? Should I that kind of questions. They might wonder like, is this the right thing to do in my life? Will it make me happy? Because they're not sure, okay? And they might be trying to assess their emotions here, because I feel that their feelings are calling them elsewhere. It's like they need for there is a need for something more, something that truly fulfills them, and they're trying to look for that. They're trying to align with themselves, even though they understand that there is a strong connection between the two of you. They might wonder, like, is that all? Is that all that we can have? Is that all, that, the best I can get in my love life, or something like that? They might not be truly, fully happy within this connection, and they might have doubts and not knowing what to do in a situation. Maybe there is something else that is kind of sparkling in the horizon, and there might be doubting, like, what to do. Okay, so that's the kind of energy I'm getting of this person. On your side here, on your thoughts, you got the 8 of Wands. So you're thinking about some kind of change that needs to happen, communication, actions that could change something here. Maybe you're looking for the answer of, like, what can I do, or what can I say to change the situation, because maybe you're feeling that they're pulling away from you, even though there is a strong connection. They recognize that. You might feel that, and you might be worried about that, but you're really kind of thinking, like, what it is that I need to do, what can I say, what can I do to change the situation so it can grow further and better and bigger. Okay, so that's the kind of energy I'm getting here. In your heart, you got the 6 of Swords in the reverse. So maybe you're not fully happy either, but you can't move away from this situation. For you, it's like you want to stay in it and try to repair it. You don't want to move away or from this person, or you don't want to part from this person. You don't feel like your heart is in it, okay? You feel like you're stuck in this connection, like emotionally you want them, even though it is difficult. Okay, it's like you're attached to them, and it's not an easy energy. It's like you wanting to, your heart wants to fight for this love, but it is hurt nevertheless. Okay, there is something and that's why you want some kind of change. You want to understand what you can do, what you can express here to change the situation so it feels better. In your intentions, you got the Page of Pentacles. So you might want to nurture this connection, give something more. Maybe try to offer maybe some kind of engagement. Maybe you want to make a step towards them. If you are not together, it's like about say, hey, I like you, would you like to be with me, or something like that. I'm interested, and it's like not for like a one night stand or anything. If it's a brand new person, if it's someone you are with, it's step up within the relationship. Maybe something you didn't do before, you want to do it now to try to improve the situation. It could be you want to invest in this relationship money-wise, or bring something that will be stable within the relationship. So it could be really trying to offer them something that could be really meaningful and that could last a long time. You want to see, maybe you're thinking about that to bring about this change you're thinking about, so you feel better within this connection. Okay, because you feel like you can get what you want right now, and your heart is in turmoil, but you're thinking about whatever things you can do. So that actually is recalling me the 2 first messages, riding on an elephant, thinking about all the things that have led you to this point in time, and what has happened and what hasn't happened and why, and the latex glove being blown, like looking at all the different perspectives that you could all the actions that you could do or say, and how you could actually materialize it, so you could bring something to this connection that it would change the dynamic. Okay, so they might be more engaged within the relationship. They would want to really stay and show it. Okay, and in your actions you got the Magician upright. So this is a very beautiful energy. This is about knowing how to use all of your resources, being able to be whoever you want to be, so your best self and everything. So I feel that you have a lot of energy here that you want to bring forward, and you're gonna show it. You're gonna do, I feel, whatever you can to change a situation. So I feel that you're willing to do that and use your resources to do so. Okay, so yeah, I feel that you're very attached to this person. They recognize the connection, but you're not happy and they're looking for something more. So maybe you try to find out what it is that they are looking for, so they want to stay with you. This is the kind of energy I'm getting here. Okay, so the overall energy for the reading is a Six of Wands in the reverse. So this talks to me about finding a shortcut to success, or saying, okay, I can't do it, or just plain and simple leaving the situation right there without trying. So I feel that's more of their energy, and for you it's about more looking for the shortcut to success here. There are never really good shortcuts to success. You always have to work for things that really matter. So here, maybe you feel like you are in a rush because you feel that they are slipping away. So yeah, there is a need to assess a situation here and understand what's truly going on. Okay, you have a lot of resources, you are willing, and you have what it takes to change a situation, but see, if you are realistic about your expectations as well, and truly understanding where your person is coming from and why they are pulling away. Okay, here with the Ace of Cups in the reverse, someone can give love to a situation. So this person might be simply out of love or not in love with you, whatever is the situation. Maybe they fell in love with someone else, or maybe they are hurt by a past situation with you and they feel like it has dried their emotions, so, and they want out, that kind of situation. So here, yeah, that's why this is happening, and there is a need for healing here. So there is no shortcut to healing, right? So you need to do it, take the time to do that and reassess things. So riding the elephant message is really what it's about here, taking the time to think about everything that happened and why, and understanding that. Okay, and understanding what you need to do. With the Seven of Pentacles here, this is also an assessing energy, looking at what you have invested and see what grows. Okay, so here you might not see like much has grown, or maybe you're a little bit impatient with like the progress of this connection. Okay, yeah, here you might be trying to look at what can really grow, what you need to plant, what seeds you need to sow, so you can get the best rewards out of the situation. But here there is definitely something that needs to be addressed. Okay, with the Ten of Wands, someone wants to give up on the situation. They don't want to invest anymore. They want to feel that their burdens are lifted here. Maybe there is something that is too much for someone. Okay, so here either you're thinking like, oh, the work that needs to be done here is way too much, or it could be your person thinking like, yeah, I'm not sure I want to invest there. This is asking too much out of me because my heart is elsewhere. Okay, or I feel too hurt to start again, or something like that. With the Chariot card, there is a need for forward movement. I feel that's for the both of you. They want to be happy, and you want to get what you want here. You can't move away from the situation, so you want to push things forward. So make sure that your energies are balanced with the yin and yang here. This is about progress and success. Here, this is a card of success. This one as well. Here it's a major arcana. So where you will get your success is where you will feel that there is balance within you. Okay, as long as you feel that balance within you, you will be able to move forward the best way possible in any situation. Okay, but if you are not feeling this balance, it's not gonna lead you to where you want to go. Here with the Four of Pentacles upright, it is hard to let go of a situation. Maybe you need to give up on something, or they do. Maybe they have a dream and they need to give up on that, and it's hard for them to do that. Or your idea of trying to improve the situation, you don't want to let it go. It could be about a house, a family, something that you feel stable in. Okay, it's your comfort zone as well, but something that you want to hold on to. Another four here. Fours are about stability. So here, this is about mental stability, finding why, meditating on things, trying to find the answers. Okay, taking the time to do that. Again, the elephant message here, it talks about that. Okay, it's also the sequoia tree. It's about the roots of something, like what it is that is stable here. What can grow out of that, assessing things. There is a need to do that here in this situation, really to look at things for what they are. And once you are clear about what is the situation exactly, finding your answers, it's gonna be easy to move forward once you do that. Here with the Strength in the reverse, you might not be holding back towards this person, really trying to push things towards them, like with this relationship, what you want to do. You might feel tired as well, or they do, but here it's like letting the dogs out and do the things and really going towards what you want, even though you feel tired. It's like giving the last push on something, trying something once and for all, and then there's no more resources, no more strength here after that. So with the Three of Cups in the reverse, it's like when you are together, maybe you don't feel that complete happiness, or there is something missing. It's like whatever you do on a day-to-day life, it's not fulfilling, it's not making you completely happy. Maybe you pretend to, both of you, but it's like it's not going where the hurt is. Okay, there's, with the Empress card in the reverse, there is no growth right now. It's not growing the way that you want. The projects are maybe on hold. This is a bit of a stuck energy. Maybe you're trying to have a baby and it's not happening, that kind of things. So yeah, here there is no progress right now. And with the Emperor in the reverse, maybe you're too focused on something, trying to make it work, not maybe trusting the other person either, really forcing things onto the other. Maybe someone, I feel that might be you, like really trying to force to make things work, and nothing is happening. There's no happiness, like true happiness, coming out of the situation. And this is a power couple as well, with the Empress and the Emperor, but none of them are upright. So I feel you are both feeling this as something that is not working out for you and for the connection. So here there's truly a need to assess things. So here for some of you, with just this card in the reverse, maybe you are thinking about divorcing if you are married, or parting, or some kind of legal decision. or maybe you don't know what to do because you lack information to do the right thing, right? So here definitely there is something that is not working out, okay? So there is a strong connection, but it's not working out. It's not like what you truly want. And with the 10 of Cups in the reverse, there is that lack of emotional fulfillment here again. It's coming out like again and again and again. So here, yeah, I feel someone, your person wants to escape, find out what they truly want, or maybe they know and it's like something else, or they're not sure like what to decide on. And you want to try new things to make it work, because neither you or your person is feeling like that happiness, that happy family life, right? So yeah, maybe you don't know what to do. You want to give your last everything here. There is some kind of conflict with the 5 of Swords. Maybe you're not agreeing on some things. Maybe you're not agreeing on divorcing, simply as that. Maybe you're not agreeing on the way to move forward. Maybe you want to try something more and they don't. Maybe you know, you want your life to be in a particular way and they don't, and they want something else. There is some kind of differences here, not agreeing, and this could be about arguing as well, but not acting the same way, not communicating the same way either. Like it's, you know, differences in communication here. So yeah, you're not happy and you might express it as well. So maybe you're rejecting the fault to the other person as well, like could go either way. But yeah, so here someone is trying to nurture themselves with the Queen of Pentacles. Maybe you're trying to keep things together, trying to be nurturing, trying to be like the safe harbor for, you know, the connection for that person as well. Maybe it's like, okay, let's try to keep this together, right? But with the Ace of Swords, there is some kind of truth and clarity that is not gained. So here there is a strong need to communicate. Maybe someone doesn't know how to say what they want to say. Maybe someone is not understood. Maybe you know, there is no clarity. There is a need to talk about things and do the right things, and here it is not being achieved, okay? So you need to do that in order to do the right thing, because right now it's like putting a band-aid on the relationship and not really working on the matter that needs to be dealt with. For the 6 of Cups upright, maybe this is talking about the kids. Maybe you are staying together because of the kids, if you have any. But this could be also talking about the relationship, how good it was in the past, or, you know, wanting to have that playful attitude with each other. Maybe you're missing that, okay? So this talks about that. But maybe, you know, you're not talking about this, how to deal with the kids, or how to regain that energy, you know, innocent energy and playful energy, okay? So someone might be standoffish with the King of Swords in the reverse, not kind of being cold, detached, not being straightforward. You know, there could be like lying by not telling something, not disclosing what they are thinking or what they are doing. You know, it's that kind of energy, like someone being like away, you know, distant. With the 8 of Swords in the reverse, this is about freeing your mind. So I feel like maybe this person is trying to free their mind. Maybe you are. But this is about not feeling stuck anymore in a situation. So maybe, you know, for someone, you know, things are clear. They need to free themselves. With the 3 of Wands upright, maybe you're making plans. Maybe you're waiting for something to happen. You're expecting something, or maybe they do, you know. Here's that's you know, hoping for something to grow out of a situation, to gain stability. With the Knight of Swords, you know, maybe what you are waiting on, or your person is waiting on, is coming. That's you know, some changes, like a quick energy. Maybe they're gonna start talking, or maybe you are say, hey, I want this, I want to build that, that's the plan I have now, I thought about it, I want that, and you know, maybe you should be on board with me or something like that. This is rushing towards someone. But here the energy is the Hanged Man in the reverse. Someone doesn't want to change their mind, they don't want to stop, pause, and you know, sacrifice anything. They want to keep going towards their idea. Okay, so maybe your person might be a little bit stubborn. With the Knight of Cups in the reverse, this person might not give you that opportunity for growth in love, emotion wise. Maybe you are trying to give more love to, you know, compensate. There's that kind of dynamic here I'm getting. With the Star card, Upright is wishing for something to happen, putting your fate to, you know, putting your life in the hands of fate, or hoping for something, really trying to, you know, maybe your love will be enough to make it happen, you know, wishing on that. Okay, this is a hopeful energy. Okay, so yeah, maybe your person is hoping for something to happen in their life, so that's why they're withdrawing as well. And here with the Three of Pentacles upright, maybe it's a wishing for to build something together. Okay, so this is an energy of walking together. So maybe you will talk about your wishes, and you will try to assess things together to build something, whatever it is, what will be next. Even it's about parting, or building your connection differently, you know, this is about walking together. Okay, so that's the kind of energy. Yeah, but then you got the Ten of Swords. So maybe your person is working on a project that they're really hoping to get sorted, and you know, that's why they're withdrawing from you, and this is hurting you as well. But it's like, yeah, I'm feeling here something is really too painful, and it's worrying you with the Nine of Swords. Could be them being worried about, you know, building something that they truly want, that they truly desire. Really thinking about that. With the King of Wands in the reverse here, someone is maybe trying to manipulate the situation a little bit, trying to force things to happen, or maybe hot and cold, you know, but not being always easy to deal with, you know. This is kind of a difficult energy. Maybe someone at times they're like, okay, let's do this and we move forward, and at other times they're like, no, I'm not, I have other things to do, I'm not here, okay, I'm out. This is the kind of energy, someone that is not really stable. Yeah, so here, yeah, maybe you're worried that this person is like creating a vision elsewhere as well. With the Four of Wands, maybe there are some worries about a house, or the next step, or maybe, you know, a marriage, something like that. So yeah, here the stability of this, maybe trying to give it another shot. Maybe you will be inherit of a house, and that's you know, another thing to think about. Maybe you have to sell a house to get the money back on that, you know. And yeah, because here there is something it's hard to go only on one particular story, because I feel that your stories might be all different, but yeah, there is that energy of, a house, or giving another shot that's really stable, by moving forward to the next step. That could be something that you are offering as well. Maybe you're telling them, okay, I put your name on my house as well, something like that. Maybe, in the hope to keep them. With the World card, someone who might be withdrawn. There is, the situation is not over, maybe it's like, yeah, communication is difficult, I feel, here with this card there. So yeah, maybe someone is not saying what they are thinking about this new start, or this next level, or this proposition. With the Lovers card, there is a choice that needs to be made for the long term and for the true happiness, okay? So here I feel that everything will be tried, but it's not easy to deal with. The problem is the communication again. Most connections, when there are difficulties, it's because of the bad communication, or something that is not talked about, some issues that are not being addressed. So with the Devil card, you might be very attached to each other. It might be like you have a very strong bond and you're attached to each other, and it's kind of difficult to walk through those energies. You want happiness, but it's at the same time, this person, as much as this person makes you happy, they might make your life like hell as well. So this could be the kind of, the upside and the downside of this situation. And when it hurts really bad with the Three of Swords. Yeah, maybe you want happiness, maybe you know what the right choice might be, but you're too attached to make that choice, and you're, it's hurting you. But you need to make that judgment call and assess everything once and for all, and make that decision. Work on yourself, let go of the fears. Might not sure what's gonna be next, but maybe fearful of not being able to handle the situation, but you will find some kind of stability here. So the bottom line here is there is a need to see the truth for what it is. If your person is distant with you or withdrawing, you really need to assess that situation, and not try to feel like, not try to pretend that you're not seeing that, and try to offer even more, or do, give your, show your best self to this person, and try to improve things, or keep them attached in whatever way possible, to manipulate the situation to keep them in your life. Be truthful with the situation for what it is. Address the issues, because the earlier you do that, the clearer you will be in your head. Communicate on that. Give them time if they need some time to think about things. But really, if this person stays with you just because you ask them to, not because they want to, you are never going to be happy, okay? There will always be something that is not working out. You will always be hurt inside. So maybe it's better to try and see what is the best for the both of you here. If they have a dream, they need to realize something in their life. It doesn't have to be about another person here. Let them realize their dreams. They have the right to do that. If they fell in love with someone else, you need to accept it as well as it is, even if it's hard for you to let go. You can create, manifest whatever you want. You have all of the resources. So you might as well, by letting go, you might give yourself a chance to find someone even better. I know it's not what we want to hear in those moments, but that's the truth, okay? Or else you need to, anyway, talk about the issues, because maybe it can be worked out. Maybe they're having doubts because they're not sure of what's going on, or they need to be a creator in this connection as well. Maybe you're not letting them create as well. Maybe you're taking the lead here and they feel like they don't have a say on that, so they might be doubtful about this and they want to pull away. So that could be it, and they want to understand like what they truly want because they are not fully happy. Okay, it could be that kind of situation as well. So here you really need to understand them, where they're coming from, what are their needs, what do they want, and see if you can match here. Okay, because as long as you are attached to them, there is a strong connection, definitely. I'm really seeing that, but you will tire each other's out if you keep going like this, right? So here maybe you're blaming each other for things not working out, or you're not plainly not talking. Really assess things, because I feel here that there could be some good foundations here for something to happen. You know, they need to feel it, so let them feel your love. Feel, create that environment that, and show them that they can do whatever they want in their life, whatever they want to create, whatever they want to experience. They can experience it with you, maybe. They need to want that. Okay, so that's the only way you're going to be happy with this person. It's about two persons wanting to be with each other and not just needing each other. The need is always something that is toxic, and the want is always something very positive. Okay, so what is the energy that's going to help you in this situation? You got number 29, which is kindness. 2 is about the self and the higher self, the yin and the yang, and could talk about two people in a connection. And the 9 is about ending something, the end of a cycle. What needs to be completed here? Do you need to end the situation, like the relationship, or do you need to end the non-talking or the escaping this situation, right? Not seeing the truth for what it is and dealing with it. This cycle needs to be completed. You need to be really aligned with yourself to know what it is that will be the best for you here. Kindness, it has to be addressed towards yourself and towards others. So here towards your person and yourself. Okay, so what is the message saying? It says the energy of kindness reminds us to be considerate and wise in our interactions with others and ourselves, and to find the root of our love through our connection to source. Okay, so here you need to connect with the source, the universe, maybe your God, whoever you believe in, or whatever you believe in, and feel the source of life. What is driving your life? What are you striving for? Okay, this is never gonna lie to you, what you truly want. And don't just say I want this person. Maybe you just need that person because you feel attached to that person. So make sure that you make the difference. Okay, rely on yourself and yourself alone in your life, that you can create whatever you want. You have all of the resources, you can manifest whatever you want. You got the magician card in your actions, so you will know what's best for you. Don't do things that's gonna harm you or the other person. Do whatever is best. Always choose kindness over anything else. Here in this situation, this energy is going to help you, and it's going to help you manifest what is going to be good for you. So if you feel that you need that energy in your life right now, you can meditate visually on this card and press pause. Okay, then the next card you got as your advice is potential. The littlest key can open the heaviest door. So here maybe there is a solution that you haven't seen. Maybe it is very simple, something small that can change the game here. Okay, so maybe there is something that you can do that you haven't actually realized. Maybe you need to talk with this person first, assess the situation, and then talk with this person to find out what it is that's the key to your happiness. Okay, what potential you can get, what is there for you, what you can create, because you can create it. Okay, you have that energy within you. So look at the potential. Maybe you can be friends, maybe you can actually grow together, but you didn't realize it, both of you. Maybe, you know, it's just that you weren't listening to each other. Okay, be accountable for what you do, and really look for the potential of anything, you know. Maybe something that you're seeing as something bad or something wrong or sad, it's actually blessing in disguise as well. Sometimes, you know, we have a perspective on things, but we're not seeing the potential of something. Okay, and then from the Moonology deck, you got a time to give rather than take. New moon in Virgo. So Virgo, to me, it's always looking, for me, it's always like looking at the details to find the best solution. Virgos are really good at doing that. They're really masters of like finding solutions. They really think about a problem until they find the best solution. Like, I have Virgo friends, and they all do that in any area of their lives, and they're very good at fixing things. So here, yeah, what is it that you need to give? Your time, your resources, your understanding, your kindness as well. Okay, maybe you need um, to give some way to the other person. Maybe that's you who too controlling, and you stop the growth of that person. Okay, because I saw the Emperor and the Empress in the reverse. So yeah, maybe they feel like there can be no growth because you're too controlling. That could be it. Okay, or it could be reversed, but of course you need to talk about it, and trust the other person that they can do that with you. They can work on that with you. Okay, so that's what I got for you guys this time. So if this situation was yours, please like and share the video, and you can of course leave a comment. If you are brand new, you can subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so you can be notified for further readings. Okay, so saying that, I wish you all the best. I'm sending you all a lot of good vibes and a lot of love. Okay, I'm gonna talk to you soon, guys. Bye bye.